Welcome to this interactive tutorial on creating suggestions and comments. After this lesson, you'll be able to provide suggestions and comments to documents that are shared with the Comments Enabled feature. You'll learn how to accept, reject, or comment on a suggestion, to modify a suggestion or recover a section of the document using the revision history, and you'll also learn how to assign sections of a document using the Comments feature. We'll begin by doing suggestions within the document. This is great for student collaboration. Each student's entry will be color-coded according to that student. Also, in suggestions, edits are not permanent. They must be accepted or rejected by the owner. Edits can also be reviewed in the review history. Suggestions made by instructors are great for corrections of grammar, spelling, or punctuation, where features such as comments are really not necessary. So if you're just providing a remediation of a document or want to show an example to a student and you don't really want them to think about something, you just want to demonstrate it, suggestions are a great feature to use. This document has been shared using the Comments Enabled feature. As you can notice, it says Suggesting in the right upper corner. As an instructor, if I want to make suggestions, such as deleting a section of the document or adding suggestions in, I can place my cursor within the body of the text. To delete, I would delete as I normally would, and that will show up as a strike through. If I want to replace a word or add text to the document as a suggestion, I just place my cursor in and type. And that will be placed as a suggestion to the student to either be accepted or rejected. If the student accepts the suggestion, then the text gets erased as the suggestion was made, and if the student rejects the suggestion will be eliminated. To see a history of the comments and suggestions that have been made within a document for students collaborating, such as within this document, you see here, there are two separate students that were collaborating, contributing to a document, and they used that by enabling the suggesting feature. So even when they have full editing permissions, so say they had full editing permissions on their document here, if they change the mode to suggesting while they're in the document and collaborating, anything that they type in within that document will show up as a separate color, and it distinguishes their entry from their classmates' entry. And for you as an instructor, it's nice so you can see which contributions were made by which students. You can see the history of comments and suggestions made by students by coming to the right upper corner here and clicking on the comments box. That'll show you the history of comments that were made and if they were accepted or rejected. You can also review revision history through going to File and viewing the revision history of the document. There you can also see contributions made by students according to color code. So major revisions are saved within revision history automatically by Google Docs because it's a document that is saved in the cloud. Now, say students made a revision of the document and they previously edited something out that they wanted to recover. They could go back to a previous version of that document and they could either restore the entire version of it or they can copy and paste out the section that was missing. And you also, as the instructor, when you're reviewing the document, if you see a student omits a section that you want to remain included, you could go to the revision history, copy that, and then insert it as a comment or insert it as a suggestion back into the document itself. So I copied that, and if I paste it here, it will be pasted as a suggestion if I am not the owner of the document. Now we'll discuss comments within Google Docs. You can just make a general comment. You can also assign comments, and within comments you can reply, and you can also resolve comments if you're the owner of the document. There are several ways to insert a comment. You can go through the menu through the Insert function here and insert a comment that way. Or you can click this icon here that'll allow you to quickly add a comment. Or you could actually do a shortcut key. And if you hover here, it'll tell you what the shortcut is. It's Control, Alt, and M. And when you do that, it'll insert a comment. So when inserting a comment, you want to place your cursor where you want the comment to occur. So if I want John to do some preliminary research, I can highlight the text and hit Control Alt M to allow it to insert a comment. And now if I want to assign it to a specific student, Comments has a nice feature. You can enter in the plus sign and then type in the student's name and assign that comment to the student. And you have to, so once you put the student's email in, you put your comment, John, could you please explore this and add it to your group's document. Now I have to click assign so that he'll receive an email. And once I do that, John will receive an email directing him to do that action that I commented on. Once he has done that work and added it to the document, all he has to do is come back over here to the comment and he can mark that as done. So that will resolve and there will no longer be a comment within the document itself. The comments become like a dialog box. Students can then respond to a comment made by you by clicking on the box and typing in the reply section. So it becomes a working dialogue between the student. The student can also resolve the comment to finish and close that dialogue. Anytime responses are given to comments, you will receive a notification email. Now that feature can be adjusted by coming up here into the comments box and adjusting the notifications. So you can choose to be only notified by your comments and not replies, or not be notified by any comments at all if you so choose. But it defaults to all comments and suggestions made within the document for you to receive notifications on. So in summary, suggestions are helpful for students to collaborate. They're also good for instructors to provide corrections within documents, so it'd be great for a grading feature as well. There's a revision history where sections of documents can be recovered and suggestions and edits can be undone or redone. And the comments feature allows multiple functions. You can generally comment, or you can assign a comment to someone, and you can also assign sections by highlighting entire sections and then assigning that comment to a student. For more information, please visit the link provided below.